So that song Back to Friends has been like stuck in my head for days, weeks. So that could resonate, where he's like saying, how can we go back to being friends when we just shared a bed? So this is what this person is thinking, or some of you are also, I feel like, thinking this or saying this to this person. If they're gonna reach out, or they want to come back, or they want to reconcile, like a lot of you are telling them something similar, like, how are we supposed to go back to how it was? How are we supposed to be friends, or just act like nothing happened? We shared a bed, we were in a relationship, or we were intimate, like however far you got with this person. You're telling them, like, how are we supposed to just go back to that? You know, like, I can't just be your friend. Like some of you, this person, you know, just still wants to be friends, or wants to get along, or some of you, they really want to be romantically involved again, and you're just telling them, like, I can't do that. We were so close, I had feelings for you. I can't just act like all of this just never happened and we can just go back to normal. Like, this person is someone that lacks accountability. They don't take accountability for their actions and what they did. So they are thinking, oh, I can just come back after months, weeks, years and act like nothing has happened. I think they're the type of person thinking like, oh, time heals, and the longer I've now been away from her, him, you, they're gonna think, oh, I bet it's fine now. Like, instead of taking accountability and talking about it and actually owning up to their mistakes and apologizing, they're just gonna think, oh, you're probably over it by now, we can start over again, right? They're gonna think like, oh, it doesn't matter, so much time has passed. That's not how it works. Right? Like, maybe time heals, but you don't just forget what someone did to you. And this is the typical type of person that thinks they can just kind of sweep things under the rug and not take accountability, especially you're with the devil. They're like, oh yeah, you know, whatever, you know, we'll just like, it'll be fine after a few months, like they'll forget about it, they'll forgive me. Like, no, that's not how it works. But that's what they're gonna say, and you're gonna be like, sorry, no. This person, yeah, literally, they kind of have a bit of an ego. They have a high ego, and I don't know who the hell boosted this person's ego, but like, they're really not all that. But someone made them feel like they are, if that was you or someone else, but yikes. They're really not all that, but they somehow think they are. They need to humble themselves, because bestie, ew, the devil and the Seven of Swords, what the hell? What the helly? Nah, look at that. They are manipulative, liar, they're narcissistic, they cheated, they lied, they were dishonest. You know, the whole 360. They did the whole 360. And you're still healing. It's not like you've just gone over this. It also traumatized you to a certain extent. So exactly when they're like coming back, you're just like, hello? Like, no, it's not just all fine and we'll just sweep it under the rug. Like, no. You really hurt me. You really traumatized me. And this person's like, yeah, but like, that was so long ago. What? So it doesn't matter if it was 5 years ago. It doesn't matter if it was 2 months ago. That doesn't mean you just forgive and forget. I don't forgive and forget. I don't. I hate and never forget. And that's what I'm getting from a lot of you guys. You guys are like, I'm not just going to forgive and forget. I don't need to forgive you. You don't owe anyone forgiveness just because you think, oh, that's what you're supposed to do. You don't owe anyone forgiveness. Yeah, they're gonna like wiggle their way back into your life. They're gonna wiggle their way back in. Oh, hey, what's up? Long time no see, long time no speak. What you doing? What you up to? Like, literally acting like nothing ever happened, which is crazy. That is crazy. Crazy work. But that's what they're gonna do. The lovers. Because they want the lovers. But this person is not changed. They're still emotionally immature. They're still non-committal. They're still toxic, and they're still a liar. They haven't changed. They're still stuck in their old ways while you have grown, while you have matured, while you have evolved. They're nowhere close to that. What the hell? What does this person want? I don't understand. I'm going to do a part 2.